This far by faith. What an appropriate theme to summarize our journey with Jesus as a congregation. You know, anniversaries are special and significant because we get an opportunity to do three things. We get an opportunity to look back. We get an opportunity to look around. We get an opportunity to look forward. Number one, we get to look back. And with this backward glance, we recognize the rich congregational history and that every step of the way, God has sustained us, strengthened us, and we've been blessed by God's divine guidance and guardianship. Smile, and you'll be able to testify like the songwriter, we've come a long way.
On August 14, 1956, Reverend Steve Gully of Uriah, Alabama, outlined and shared his vision to organize Little Rock Baptist Church with 3 persons present. The church started on Moore Street, moved and settled at 467 Central Avenue in Bushwick, New York. Pastor Gully, as led by God's Spirit, with only a 3rd grade education, was able to do the following: incorporate the church, secure its 501c3 tax-exempt status, renovate the building, passionately preach and taught God's Word, and organize all of the ministries of the church.
In 1985, Pastor Gully faced some health challenges, and in 1986, after 2 years of illness, he was called home.
In July of 1987, after an allotted time of mourning, Reverend Alfonso White was voted the successor to Pastor Gully, the 2nd pastor of Little Rock Baptist Church. In 2006, Pastor White resigned and relocated to Mississippi.
But the Lord God Almighty never left me alone. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
On October 17, 2007, F. Craig Henry was called and voted the 3rd pastor of Little Rock Baptist Church. His approach was hands-on and hard work, with a vow to meet the church where it is and take it to where God wants it to be.
As led by the Spirit and with the cooperation of the congregation, the church at 467 Central Avenue was renewed, revived, and restored.
Sometime I was up and sometime I was down.
Little Rock Baptist Church is a place where faith and family grow together in fellowship.
Listen, sometime I was right, sometime I was wrong. But I kept on praying and He made me strong. We've come a long way. Hallelujah.
On November 18, 2016, after an 18-month process, with the assistance of Mr. Richard Flatto of Flatto Realty and Mr. Robert Washington Esquire, and leadership of Pastor Henry, along with the deacons and trustees, we sold 467 Central Avenue and purchased our current edifice at 958 Glenmore Avenue, Brooklyn, New York.
The crowd gets in. We come a long way. When your friends move out, He's gonna.
As we continue to celebrate, not only do we get to look backward, but number 2, we get to look around. And by the hand of the Almighty, with the support of our friends and the hard work and dedication of our parishioners, we've been able to move, renovate, and establish our congregation in a new community. God blessed us in Bushwick. He's blessing in East New York. We've had some challenges, but as we look around, we've been able to testify our good days outweigh our bad days. Yes, God have been just that good.
If I can say a word, can I just wave my...
Not only do we look backwards, not only do we look around, but thirdly, we look forward. And this Far by Faith is a simple but profound theme as we realize that where we are is not a final stop. As we continue marching in the light of God by faith, we believe that every round goes higher and higher. Hebrews 11:6 says, without faith, it is impossible to please God. Looking forward also includes looking up. And as we look up towards the hills from whence cometh our help, we look forward to the great things that are in store for us as the Little Rock Baptist Church. This Far by Faith. But we also understand eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither have it entered into the hearts of men, what God have in store for them that love him.
Just so have you ever been so filled up, like an overflowing cup? Can't seem to find the right words to say. You've got to let the Spirit have his way. If I can say a word, if I can say a word, can I just wave my If I can say a word, if I can say one word, can I just wave my I want to wave my I get so full. I get so full. I would explain it if I could. If I could. God's been just that so good. When I think of his love for me, the way he looks out for me.
64th anniversary, the current conditions mean a shift in the celebration. And so every Sunday in June, there'll be a space for members to offer their reflections. Now, canceling our fellowship services has touched our budget, but we're trusting God to come through as he has come through for us down through the years. Every year, we've asked members of our church to pledge $1 per year. And as we celebrate 64 years, we're inviting 64 friends, members, online supporters, well-wishers, members who have relocated, and everyone who can to join the Rock Nation by giving $64 as we celebrate this ministry and to help to ensure that ministry continues to the glory of God. At the close of this video, there'll be some specific instructions as to how you can give this pledge. And I personally want to thank you in advance for giving, because your giving makes ministry possible.